he said the same thing.
Yeah.
I caught up with him, and I was like,
using an Xbox controller?
Yeah, I think so.
PlayStation controller. I was thinking about making that switch as well. What are you doing?
I was using a Switch controller, which is fine. It's enough because I use GameCube for Smash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was talking to IBDW, and I was like, you know, I was kind of teasing him a little bit. I was like, why aren't you in this top 4, bro? You know, where are you at? And he was like, dude, I can't do both.
Yeah,
I'm like, you're right.
They're so different. You know what's funny is, random aside here, when I play my mains in Melee, for example, it doesn't mess with me too much. But I was trying to play Yoshi in Melee, who feels very different than all the other characters. And because my brain said, you're not playing a normal Melee character, I think my brain decided you're playing Nick All-Star Brawl, and I found myself trying to air dash and survive by vectoring or whatever, and I was like, what am I?
Yep.
It was very strange.
Yep.
The human brain works in mysterious ways. Well, starting on harmonic convergence, and yeah, RoseJ does have some data here, right? I always feel like when you're going through a bracket, when you have to fight the same character twice, it always feels nice. It's like a little luxury.
It can go either way, though, because especially if a character has a high level of like expression, a high level of variance, you can really get thrown off because you're looking for A and you get B. That was the Meta Knight problem back in Brawl. That's why I know that, because you fight one Meta Knight and then you fight 5 more.
Right, and they're all different. Fair, very fair. Very fair.
I think you're right in terms of Lucy, because you know what to look out for Lucy, but Squibble and Andrew do play very different. Seems like Andrew really opted for normal Lucy. Meanwhile, Squibble will take the bite every once in a while.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Squibble, again, as we know from Squibble, very, very good at, look at that, again, looking for parries. A big part of Squibble's neutral game is that parry. Oh my god.
That's the B&B. They're just going to see that a million
times
over.
Parry, down tilt, strong up air. Yeah, you got to be careful with Squibble. And this is where I think you said it earlier. A lot of the time, I think, aerial grabs.
He air taunted. Did you hear that?
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he air taunted it and put him in a tech situation. I don't know what that was.
I kind of forgot about. Oh yeah, because you do. If you don't cancel it, you do just fall to the ground. Yeah. You might have fat fingered it.
That was strange.
To be honest with you.
Sure. Oh, there it is. Big jump scare. The coffin flop.
The chase down.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Squibble. Showing us why. I mean, Squibble was one of the 2 competitors to make it into winners finals from the winners. Well, winners finals. You have to come from the winners side.
Right. You can see here, you can see Rose trying to force the issue, trying to get him off stage, tries to go for the down strong, doesn't make it happen, and tries to chase on the side. But you're right, look at the way he's chasing with that.
Oh my god.
Dude, that move is so fast.
Yeah.
There's no wind up, there's no warning. You just die.
Up air into that down B. That was incredible.
Throughout the game too. I do think that stage is really good for Lucy just because she controls a lot of horizontal space. Just because of the threat of that. And then also factor in the fact that the ceiling is kind of low. Down tilt up strong is so easy. But we're at the rooftop for the next one. Definitely think Aang can do a lot of stuff here for all the reasons we said in the previous set. Just being able to patrol that entire platform with the neutral air. You can see RoseJ going for the gut check jabs here. But Squibble's able to get out.
RoseJ, this does seem to be a favorite of RoseJ's, this stage in particular. Okay. Squibble with the knockdown. Hang on.
A lot of feeling out here. Not anything in terms of like huge conversions or Squibble kind of throwing out that down tilt just to see if he can just kind of fish him for a hit.
Yeah. Squibble opted to go high a lot of when he's pushed to the corner. He goes way up and over. He just doesn't want to deal with RoseJ boxing him in, and he does not want to give him
like that.
Anything grounded. Yeah, like that. Totally.
And sometimes you get caught when a little bit too high and a little bit too slow. Has the vampire, but he's not going to do anything with it. We're going to bounce on it.
Parry, yeah, the bread and butter. The bread and butter. Squibble's so good at getting that exact sequence. Okay, jab reset here. Let's see what we got.
God, jab resets are so crucial in this game.
They really are.
They're all over the place.
He just barely misses that one. Yeah, RoseJ could have had a grab.
Trying to dance on him, trying to get through the platform, mix him up, but Squibble does not let go of shield that whole time, just holding on to it.
Yeah, I think playing against Squibble, I mean, you know Squibble's looking for either, always going to be down tilt into strong up air. I think you really got to, yeah, I mean, I guess try to approach with grab in that spot, right? Potentially.
Right.
Oof.
See him dancing around. You can see Squibble. We saw this in his earlier set too. He'll like dash dance around and try to make you force a commitment, whether it's dash attack, whether it's trying to run up and get a neutral air. He just really wants you to pull the trigger first. Oh, teetering ass. There you go.
Sitting on it for a second too.
Yeah, I like the fact that he waited.
It's so yeah, it's so punishing to be on the defensive in the corner in this game because of the fact that, you know, one, you don't have roll, right? There's no roll.
Right.
And second of all, yeah, if you are blocking by the ledge, that can just happen to you.
Oh, we're bouncing. Yeah, he said, get me out of here. Yeah, being cornered is so scary in this game. You can see it's happening again. There's a dash attack, but Squibble able to barely survive. Has to go back to center. And like you said, going really high to do so.
Yeah, really trying to not get it by a strong arrow from RoseJ. Oh, what a parry! Down B there does not get
out of it. There's another throw. He's going to be able to make it back. Has to ride the wall, but he's able to time it perfectly, so he gets the ledge.
Yeah, and Squibble always goes up and over. Just does not want to get ledge trapped by a grounded move. Gets the launcher.
Can't follow. Oh my God, I love that grab, but he's able to survive.
Insane mash. Oh, RoseJ looking for the regrab. There we go. Squibble off stage once more. No down air. Oh my God!
He wriggled out of his hands, but again, the up B, both of these guys just dropping their confirms. Yeah, getting a little greedy with the throws. They don't want to throw early. They're trying to prioritize more space.
Right.
They know if they throw them too early, it'll cost them the game, so they try to get a little bit more, and they are mashing.
They're mashing fast. Yeah, I mean, there's always this question of like, you know, at a certain point, maybe you have to be happy with just throwing them off and like being okay with just
taking the edge guard
them. Yeah, which is. Granted, it's a good spot to be in, but I understand if they're at 130 and you're thinking, look, if I get a little further, I can just throw them off the side. So, all right, 1-1 here. RoseJ and Squibble, yeah, looking neck and neck, especially on this most recent game on Rooftop.
Yeah, very dead even between these two, but let's not forget that was RoseJ's counter pick. We're out to game 3 now. Wondering what we pick for Lucy. Oh, we're going right, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Perhaps
maybe not.
A mistake.
Yeah, it does seem like RoseJ is incredibly comfortable here, so...
He loves it. We'll see how things go. I mean, I really think that Harmonic Convergence is a good choice, but again, Aang just covering so much space horizontally seems like a scary thing. I think Urkin Invasion is definitely off the table, though, especially with how RoseJ dispatched of Andruby just a little bit ago.
Yeah. There might be a little button controller remap. Not a remap, reassign.
I'm sure the Switch doesn't know what to do about that keyboard. It's like, I'm not a computer, bro. What are you doing? Take that out of me. What are you doing?
An essay.
Yeah. You trying to hack me, bro? Stop. Get out of me.
He's trying to hack into the D-base, dude. He's trying to hack into the D-base.
Before we started, Toph was assuring me that he says D-base a lot, and I said, I bet that never comes up, and look at you now.
Yeah, look at me now.
You got it.
Yeah, I don't say database anymore. I say D-base. It sounds more hackerish.
That's so cool, dude.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
That's so. I love that for you. I really do. That's amazing.
You know, that's actually a phrase I've been saying a lot recently. I love that for you.
It's funny.
It's a funny phrase.
It's a good phrase.
Why did you also start saying it recently? How is it? What is that? Why is that?
I have no idea.
We must have got it from the same source.
It's the zeitgeist.
It's the zeitgeist.
It has to be. It's just the cultural invisible
the wave of the times.
Yep.
We're just riding it.
And I love that for us.
I love it.
I really do.
Yeah.
So we're back to Jellyfish, boing, boing.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's tough because, this is the platform that I think, but there you go. If you can convert into that, you're good. Well, not that good.
No, apparently not. You saw the hesitation. The problem was that he went a little bit too low. He had to let go of the bats, and then he upbeat mad late, which gave Rose time to get back.
Right, RoseJ had already respawned and got the pickup.
Bouncing around.
Yeah, this is definitely a stage where, you know, if Aang gets a knockdown on that platform, it's going to be an easy conversion. But from Squibble, too, this is just kind of the stage I feel like you really get. A lot of characters get the combos they want to do here.
Definitely.
Just how it works.
I think that's why so many people like this stage, is because it does feel like, you know, everybody gets to do what they want.
If I hit my stuff, I can win. Right.
Nobody's living to like 300. Nobody's doing any goofy stuff. It's just, very even so far. Oh, what's the punish? There's nothing.
Not a ton of landing lag on that Lucy up B, I suppose. So.
It's really weird how RoseJ will like let that dash attack sing most of the time, but there he just sort of hesitated. He went for a grab instead.
I don't know if he's respecting the Lucy Loud up B like hitbox, and he really wants to make sure it's gone and time it correctly or something.
Sure.
I suppose he gets that one. And now already one stock apiece here.
See the fly, we're carrying, but he can't get in the upstrong. The coffin flop.
Just sharking him with it, honestly.
That's it again.
Just hunting him on the way down. You're not really looking for that move in particular when you you know, when you're landing, because you're looking for like, okay, what if they go for like up strong in the air or something. And so you see RoseJ weaving to the ledge, because, you know, of course, when you're landing, you'll see a lot of people kind of weave outward to the ledge.
Right.
Squibble one step ahead, covers that drift away with the coffin. I think that's really smart.
It's just such a threat with horizontal range.
Yeah,
like, you don't want to be above Lucy because of the up strong, so you just pop that. And as soon as RoseJ committed that aerial in the air, Squibble just sent it. He was like, all right, well, I can pop this now.
Yeah. Actually reminds me of the, that move reminds me of the Meta Knight, like, dimensional cape in some other games.
Right, yeah. You know, I never made that correlation. That's a good point.
I just thought of it.
That's sick, yeah. It's a little bit stronger, though. And a little bit easier to combo.
It is very, very strong. Does it still kill it? I guess near the blast zone it will.
Near the blast zone,
Near the blast zone. Well, everything kills at 0 if you're near enough to blast zone.
Good point. I think it comes down to, like, DI is so important in this game, and it feels like you can survive anything if you just... other than vertical kills. Horizontally, you could survive forever, but vertically, you're sort of out of luck, as you see there from Squibble, taking the stock for free.
That might be exactly what Squibble needs to make his way back into the winner's circle against Thunder's Reign. Squibble still barely having gotten hit, only a scratch with 8%.
Squibble is just dancing around RoseJ, just trying to find the right opening, dash dancing. Doing a great job thus far. See the down tilt, trying to juggle him in the air, but RoseJ able to escape.
Oh,
close.
Fighting his way out of that situation. I thought RoseJ was going to get a nair out for sure. Oh, and that is just going to end the stock.
That was like a running down tilt. That was so fast that he was able to get over there immediately. There it is again. Only does 5 damage, so no damage, but high knockback. And you see Squibble kind of playing with his food there a little bit, just popping it again and again.
I think a very versatile move, right? Because it'll spike off stage like that, but it'll also pop you up when you're on stage.
Right. You see Squibble now just dancing around, maybe trying to frustrate RoseJ a little bit, not really engaging or doing anything. We got the throw, and that'll do it. And a death at 114, pretty low.
Yeah, not too bad.
I would not put it past RoseJ to bring this back. We've seen him do it before.
Yeah, this is... oh, no!
Okay.
All the way... I think that was a missed wall jump. I think he went for a wall jump down there and just kind of was next to the ledge, or to the wall, and didn't really ever get the wall jump.
Yeah, that was really strange. I mean, like so he did the air dash, and then he did a second jump, and then he upbeat mad late. Kind of weird from RoseJ, but he'll have to think about that in his own time as he gets third.
Such a sad way to go out.
Right.
You know?
Let's see if we can like make sense of it as we see this
in retrospect. Yeah.
You see Squibble just threatening under him.
I mean, he had a double jump, right? He totally did.
Yeah, no question. All right, so 3 stocks to 1, gonna bounce him over there. Gets the kill early. Now what happens here?
Oh.
Okay.
Goes off.
Jump. Up-B.
Jump and didn't up-B immediately. Just jumped and then got to the bottom of the double jump before up-Bing. That was very strange.
Didn't use air dash at all either.
Didn't use air dash at all?
No, yeah, that was really weird from RoseJ, but he'll have to think about that in his hotel room, I guess. He got 3rd place, RoseJ here at Mainstage. Still a tremendous placing. Let's not throw any shade or anything. Guy has made it so far today, has done a phenomenal job, but unfortunately will fall in losers finals to Squibble. And now our grand final set, Thunder's Reign versus Squibble.
Thunder's Reign versus Squibble. I mean, it's what we saw in winners finals. Squibble, I mean, if anything, I do think it does feel like Squibble's playing a little bit sharper. I feel like Squibble's getting, because remember that whole winner set, we didn't see any real confirms into the coffin. Now, how much of that is Squibble warming up as the day goes on? How much of that was the tremendous pressure that Thunder's Reign and the defense from Thunder's Reign not really allowing Squibble to get into those setups started?
Right.
Remains to be seen.
It comes down to the offstage game, which we've seen before. Nobody has pressured Squibble offstage like Thunder's has. Thunder's is sort of in a class of his own in that regard. And Thunder's entire game essentially revolves around pushing you to the side and then down airing you. That's like all he does, right? And we'll see how Squibble deals with that, because while he has been warming up and he has defeated, RoseJ on the way, it's a different beast, It's a different play style entirely. It's going to be tough to see. But guys, we're going to take a short break before Grand Finals. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl Grand Finals.